Slowing down. Greenlight Comedy Night is now in action. We have a fully fledged audience member with a fucking extra large Tim Hortons coffee ready to go. Ready to fucking make it true this one. Another audience member, what was his name again? Tammy. Yeah, another trailblazer. This trailblazer over here. And of course, I guess that makes 3 audience members altogether. Four, you're right, including Mr. Trevor. This is a good start. Last week we said goodbye to Carmino at the same time. It's not really his name, but his name is Carmen. And I guess I decided his name is now Carmino. It's kind of an offensive thing. Maybe that's how this whole thing started. I'm not staying for your fucking comedy night because you called me Carmino. And I felt like you demasculized my name. I know when you tell somebody that your name is Levi and they'd say, "Oh yeah, Levi," I'm like, "Okay, no, that's not cool. We're not friends now. You can't do that. You know, get my name right. It's pretty simple. I think it's an important thing, so I'm gonna apologize to Carmino when he comes back for sure. I feel bad about that. But this is the Lethargic Another Thursday, show 64, episode 4 on season 2 of Greenlight Comedy Night. If you're watching at home, Mike just threw a whole bunch of videos, which is awesome. You can check those out online, the Facebook group. There's going to be more and more. We got the next, 6 weeks booked here. Hilarious out-of-town headliners. You guys even Liam Kelly's going to be on the next week. We've got Jeff Stroop coming back, close out tonight. We've got Mason Maloney and a bunch of people coming out with the boys from London and some boys from Hamilton. So I'm pumped for that. It's going to be good. Basically, I'm just waiting. We're all preparing for 420. That's how far ahead the Stoner Lounge is focusing right now. The main focus is, it's like Christmas. You got to be ready for 420. And that's just going to land. It lands right in the fucking right dab in the middle of the week. So, right dab smack in the middle of the fucking week, which means that's just going to be a 420 week. We're going to have all of April from the fucking, 17th to the 24th, man. That was good off the top of the head, man. Welcome to you guys. Fuck, back, there's no sense in employing the green room right now. You can come out and join us. I feel like the audience would, triple. That'd be nice. We got people on the way to the dab bar. I'm going to tell you guys recently. Tammy, welcome back. Nice to have you again. We got to the show. You're right. No, I got a girlfriend now. I'm trying to turn over a new leaf, man. What? It's, oh. Oh, Jesus. It's so much more. It is rich. I need to get you behind the mic, because that's funny fucking shit. Yeah, no, we had one of our closer tonight just came back from a show where he was told he was not allowed to drop the N-bomb or the F-bomb. To which was kind of like, well, what's the F-bomb? You're expecting me to get up behind the stage and do a whole set without saying fuck? Seems a bit ridiculous, doesn't it? Alright, no fuck at a comedy show. Okay, let's keep this clean. No, it was faggot. You're not allowed to say faggot at a comedy show. Which I guess is pretty harsh. So coming from the heckler as well. Hecklers can do a lot to a comedian. I don't know if you know that or not. You think it looks all easy, like he's just walking through his jokes, having a good time, and somebody calls out, it's literally tripping up over your own foot. You get to the top of the stairs and you think there's another stair and you totally lost yourself for a moment. It's kind of what sometimes being heckled is like. You don't know how to handle it. And the Irish side of my family mostly just says kick you in the face, repeatedly. And then come back to the show and then it sets an example. But maybe that's just not how we should behave. I deal with hecklers by going to other venues and heckling performers. Not stand-up comedians, but other performers. Like my friend does bodybuilding. It's a lot of fun to heckle at a weightlifting show. Whenever they come out and doing their poses, chicken legs! Oh, come on! You missed a couple of days, buddy! Drives them crazy. They hate that shit, You think comedians have an ego. Fuck, what does it take to, get yourself all fucking dehydrated, looking like a Werther's original rapper, all crinkly and golden and shiny, too many curves in you to be a natural human? Yeah. I don't have many more, but I think it's you call that a neck? Come on. My second favorite place to heckle is at Mint's because I went to school with those performers. They don't like it when you use their street name. Jessica! Hey! Long time. How are you been? How are things? Things working out? Things are okay? Like, yeah, that's, what the fuck are you doing, Please, use my stage name. I'm at work right now. I'm like, yeah, I know. Yeah. Who's watching your kid right now? Just curious. Just wanted to know. Pay $5, just get up there and ask a bunch of questions and throw the girl's game out like a motherfucker. So, how's little Riley doing? How are things? Most of that is not true, except for the fact that it's Niagara Falls. Took her to Niagara Falls for a minute, but we're all hometown here, so don't heckle your strippers, don't you dare. Any other suggestions? Anybody else can think of somebody that would really like to heckle? I think those are my top two favorites: comedians, strippers, and bodybuilders. And got one. It's a participation show with 8 people. You can speak out.
I just feel like doing that too.
I got it. Yeah, when people do that. No. Could you bring it up then? Fuck you. You people like that all the time. Minor annoyances.
Surgeons. Like heckle a surgeon.
Heckle a surgeon.
He's performing surgery.
You're hesitant.
Yeah, I do it when I go on with my girlfriend.
You fumble around. Did you find anything in there? Like, do you even know where it is, buddy?
Yeah.
That's so fucking. Heckle your surgeon. If anybody's feeling leery about seeing a LASIK surgery, come watch a live surgery and talk to the patient afterwards. I don't know. I definitely don't know enough about fucking LASIK surgery to heckle enough. Well, what do you even say to a LASIK surgeon? Probably gonna cut his eye. Probably will. Fuck. Educate. Thanks, Mark. Thanks for that. Heckle your surgeon.
Why would you do a LASIK?
LASIK? Because what other ones do you like? What point do you just bust into the fucking operation room? Like, you call that a delivery? Too much. Oh, I have to now bring up the stool. Those of you who don't know, Lounge has just been continuing to be a fucking awesome place for the 420 funnies, and we had a flimsy stool, which may or may have not have tripped a couple people out like really bad, and now it's just look at this motherfucker, look at that stool. It's like refinished, revarnished, revived, rejuvenated.
So you should get like a hacksaw
Reborn?
and start evening it up.
No, man. No. I was thinking about like just building a little jig to fucking screw a fleshlight into.
It's just diet.
I had to. If you're gonna go there, we're gonna get. Actually, the gnome was already a victim of that. I got really excited about a show coming up, and I pretended to hump the gnome, which is really, you shouldn't do that to somebody you don't know. And I broke him. So I'm really bad about that.
Yeah.
But it's okay, because I had glue there. It's all right. What did I tell you? Oh, I saw an advertisement. I saw a really, really interesting, kind of like a campaign, I would guess. It's the right word. I saw a thank you campaign because I bought pornography, like paid for it, like in exchange, back and forth. The physical hard copy, like who does that, right? Who the fuck does that nowadays? Did you know it comes with a thank you campaign? Like a series of different porn stars, actors, producers, directors, all different shots being like, if you paid for this, if you're watching this campaign, then you've purchased your pornography, and we thank you. In the industry, we really rely on the fact that, everybody's going out and supporting their film artists, and we're really glad that you did that. There was Ron Jeremy. The art that we make is important to us, and we're glad that we, like, holy shit. I have a nice warm feeling on the inside before I have a nice warm feeling on the outside. That was a good moment there. all that. Did you think it was going anywhere? Fuck me. So, so Project Share guy came in earlier. That was fucking dope. Really glad that this house does things like that. If you guys don't know, you can instead of like having to
Can I
$5
get
rental, you can bring in
a Mrs.
fucking 4
Fields?
pack of toilet paper, canned goods, you know,
Yeah,
pick up something
yeah,
from the dollar
chocolate
store,
syrup.
throw it in the
And
Project
then,
Share bin, get you a free rental
caramel
all throughout
mark.
the week. Instead of like $4.20 to $7.10, you get free rentals on the weekends. And after the week, bring something for Project Share. This is good. How fucking awesome is that? You're like, yo, you get toilet paper because you need to wipe your ass, and I get a bomb. How fucking, like,
Thanks for
brilliant. It's fucking genius. Just let me do that. You guys like bruschetta? Good appetizer, yeah? Right? Fuck. It's the best. BJ's got good bruschetta. You should go to BJ's. As you know that I used to do comedy shows at BJ's. Who doesn't like BJ's? Who the fuck names a restaurant BJ's? Like, that's the most genius plan ever. You guys, you gotta try BJ's. They're fucking amazing. You know what I'm getting after this? BJ's. You guys don't know where that is? It's in Chippewa. It's on Cummington Square. I didn't write that. You know, it really is on Cummington Square East. How fucking amazing is that? Actually bought a microphone at AJ's Music and did my first show at BJ's. And my buddy CJ, DJ. Nah, just kidding. I don't have friends. But that would be amazing, wouldn't it? Can we get ejected in there, EJ? Is that not? It's not gonna happen. I'll just let it go. But he was from FJ Rutland. Yes. See the epiphany at the same time. Oh, it's so good from FJ Rutland.
He was.
Great. Glad that climaxed for 2 people. Good. Good. Me and Kyle just had a good laugh. The local Chippewa boys, I guess. You know the best thing to do in Chippewa? Not a lot, unless you're retired or on a fucking ATV. The best thing to do in Chippewa is jump off a bridge. What does that tell you about Chippewa? Swim in the canal, exactly right. It must be tough to raise kids in Chippewa. I don't like you doing that. Yeah, well, all the other kids are doing it. Yeah, well, if every other kid jumped... fuck. Just don't do it. Don't have time for your cliches. So yeah, the BJ's got good bruschetta. Do you like feta or shredded cheddar on your bruschetta? Both, right? Yeah, they don't always have that option. I asked my friend too, like, what do you like? What do you think would be better, a shredded cheddar bruschetta or a feta bruschetta? Because I bet a shredded cheddar bruschetta would be better instead of a feta bruschetta. You know what I'm saying? What do you think would be better, a shredded cheddar bruschetta or a feta bruschetta? Because I think a shredded cheddar bruschetta would be better instead of the feta bruschetta. I wanted to be a rapper once. Right? What do you think would be my bruschetta round? There's gonna appetizers. They're gonna have a whole fucking restaurant round. You don't even know. What do you think would be better, a shredded cheddar bruschetta or a feta bruschetta? Because I bet a shredded cheddar bruschetta will be better instead of a feta bruschetta. Like, still need auto tune. We got a fucking record now. What was I thinking? What am I thinking now? Fuck, you guys are fun. But I've been up here for eternity yet? Holy shit, it's only been 15 minutes. Doesn't that feel like an hour just went by? Or am I a lot higher than everybody else? Alright, cool. Alright. So everybody's all focused and stuff. It's nice e-nail. What's a nice nail? E-nails are fucking ready to go. It's a dangerous thing to have around stoners. You know that kid that showed up with the butter knife burn on his top lip? There's no point in lying about that, right? There's no, like, this shit, you can't lie. It's flat on one edge and like serrated on the other, bro. There's no story you can come up with that's not going to convince me that you just dipped yourself 2 times. It's a very distinguishable injury. You don't need to be a detective to be like, oh, fuck it. Why don't you get one of those toilet paper rolls and like, you know, a couple of toothpicks with an ice cube? I didn't think of that. Besides, how am I going to do that and my toke at the same time? It's a lot of things to hold.
It is.
It is, and I had a solution to it once when I had by myself doing hot knives with oil. All right, so that means
It's terrible.
so that means I have to have oil on a pin, 2 knives, and something to cool it down with, that tube thing. I had tied a bungee cord through the fucking toilet paper tube.
put it onto my face with an ice cube in the bottom of it, opened up the back of the fridge, dipped the oil in, put it into the fucking closer, and closed it. And now I have my refrigerator with a bobby pin sticking out with a big old goober starting to hang. When the knives are ready, just put my fucking contraption face up to it. I'm an uncle of 7, guys. You know how hard that'd be to explain to a child? Uncle B.I., what are you doing? Why do you got a toilet paper tube tied to your face? And what are you doing with the knives on the fucking element? And yeah, I was pretending to be a platypus. Just play character right away. Oh, you know. Like, pretend to be an ant eater with me, Zachary. Why do you have a toilet paper tube? What's the name of that thing where you stuff a bunch of dryer sheets into a toilet paper tube? A spoof? Spoof? Is that true? I've heard that also as, what do you call it, a hoost? Load into the hoost? Like, I don't think a hoost is a thing. But what the fuck is a spoof, you know? So, like, how, who's there to, in Sudbury, you know what it was? A future. That fucking blows your mind. Yeah, but when you take that toke, make sure you blow it into the future. Oh, fuck. What? How do I blow it into the past, man? And you can only blow smoke into the future, or the very, you know, present. No, the fucking toilet paper tube with a, you know, like, buddy, that's not what it's called. I think stoners, you know, we have a lot of words for a lot of things, and we're not sure that we agree with them, you know? Like, in my eyes, there's no such thing as a half quarter. That just sounds like you're taking too many steps, you know? A 3-finger bag. Oh, it's changed so dramatically. 3-finger bag. You hope for a dealer with thick fingers. And if your dealer was your boyfriend, you left out. A 3-finger bag. And people go, do you know what a half quarter is? Anybody? It's an eighth, right? Boggles my mind. How much for a half quarter? Where are you from? That's the question. Buffalo. Like $60. Probably like somewhere around 60. Yeah, it's geese, right? It's good stuff. They're like, yo, this is the best stuff ever. Thank you. You're like, yeah, that's right. Thank you. Just double charge the shit out of you. You get like half quarters or an eighth for, you know, you can see what's smaller than a quarter. For like $25, $30. Screw over Americans left, right, and center. Yeah, he's like, I'm on board. Let's do it. Screw people over. I don't have that type. I don't need that in my karma. It's on the list, Larry. I gotta fucking do it. I can't live with this shit no more. Alrighty. It was cold when I came here, and now I'm fucking fired up and warm. There's a heater on stage, and we're all fucking stoned. Pretty much everybody here is on a first name basis, so it's nice and cozy. I'll let a couple more people come in. Except for this guy. Have we done an introduction? Do you know him? Any other? I don't know. See what I did there? I don't know. I can't do it, Dave. I tried. It was a pun. I'll just never tell them again. I don't know him. I don't know. You got it. You're right. Actually, if I can, because the play on words is kind of funny. The Chippewa River. I used to swim in the Chippewa Creek all the time. Chippewa Creek. People are like, yo, do you know what the current death rate is? I'm like, no. But did you just say current death rate? Because that's pretty fucking funny. Like, that's not funny at all. It's like, I'm sorry, I went off the deep end. I didn't mean to. That was harsh. I didn't mean anybody to flip out. I just get carried away sometimes. I apologize. What did you do with your alligator? Put it up for Dufferin Islands? There's an alligator in Dufferin Islands. Did it bite anybody? That just cued me on a joke, which I'm totally gonna end on. I'm so glad the crowd work paid off that well. I'm really glad. So I got a joke about alligators. So there's 2 alligators, a really, really big one, alright? Don't stop me if you've heard this one. So there's one really big alligator and another little tiny alligator, and the alligator comes up to the big one like, yo, what do you eat to make you so big? The big alligator's like, man, I eat Packies, bro. Like, what? You eat Packies? I eat Packies too, man. Of course. Like, that's the only thing I can eat around here. We're in fucking Dufferin Islands. You know, what else is there to eat with Packies? So he's like, well, how do you eat them? He's like, well, it's pretty easy. You tell me how you eat your Packies, man. You little alligator. And I'll tell you if there's anything wrong with them. He's like, well, what you do? I do is I like wait up right at the edge and I relax in the water, just like have my eyes and my nose out. And when they come out to like, wash their clothes or like get something to drink, or bathe their children, I just like I pop open, I open up my fucking jaws real wide, and that scares the shit out of them. So they freeze solid for a second. You just snatch them up and carry them away. He goes, dude, that's your problem right there. Can't scare a fucking shit out of a Packy. All you're eating is fucking sandals and a turban, basically. We made it, guys. We fucking made it.
Yeah.
That was fun. That was fun. Doing a street joke was fun. Alrighty. We're getting the show rolling. She got somebody who piped up ready to fucking tell you guys some jokes. How you doing over there, man?
Yeah.
Me too. Me too. I'm super duper stoned, like. Super duper stoned. Why don't I open another one and get the show rolling? Are you ready for your first comedian? We're gonna have an act for you. Let's go back room. We're on board. Yeah. Okay. You're not ready? You're not ready? Are you? Are you over there? Oh yeah. Oh fuck yeah, bud. Alrighty. Gonna open up the show like a pro. Make some noise for a very good friend of mine, hilarious comic, Mr. David Green. Everybody, David, you're all yours, man.
Hi. Levi. Sorry, there's split. Professional. Hey, what's going on? I stepped in gum. Give it one more time, Levi. Give it up for Levi one more time. Cheddar, I stepped in gum today, and I didn't even. I took it in stride, and so I didn't. Yeah, I like your alligator joke. Levi, I like your alligator joke. Usually, I would do my tic-tac joke, my tic-tac-toe right now, because usually I do that off the top, because that's my tic-tac-toe tactic. Stuff. No, the alligator joke. Because I had an alligator when I was a kid. My parents had one, but we had to give it away because they had HIV. Which is we don't laugh. It was okay. It wasn't full blown. It was HIV. As long as you keep drinking a lot of electrolytes, and you're fine. That'll handle the Gatorades. Well, I wrote that. Remind me. Write that down every time. Tic-tac-toe. I didn't see you guys over there. How you doing? Cool. I'm good. There's a big scale behind you. It's a big scale. It's not. Is it actual size? It's to scale. Cool. It's to scale. It's all good. One. Do you guys know how tall those the parking things you put your money in? You know how tall those are? I mean. Yeah. It's a scale. Yes. Do you guys like the Wayans Brothers? Wayans Brothers, the scary movie and all that. Cool. I like that kind of movies. Like how they do. They're making a new movie coming out. It's about like when you get a toilet paper roll and put like fabric sheet on it. It's a spoof movie. It's coming out. Do you hear the one about the raisins and the dates? And like this is my most current joke of all of these. Trying to keep you up to date with current affairs. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm raising the issues. Okay. Hey David, do you enjoy yogurty beverages? Yup. Okay. Yup. Today I went to a discount buffet. All you could eat for a nominal fee. It was good. Tasty. I can't see your face. There's a lamp in the way. How are you doing? You're hiding. Can I turn this lamp on? It's green. I want it to be green. Oh, there we go. Went to the escape room. Saved it. The escape room. You guys been on Queen Street? They've been lock you in the room. Have you done it? Did you get out?
We were in the last step. We were on time.
Last one.
Which one did you do?
The one in the original one. I don't know what it was called. It was all about theatre and stuff and actors, and there was a sombrero. I had a sombrero on my head at one point.
No, I didn't.
No, okay. We got out with 7 minutes to go. But like it was like we were outside, trying to get in, like for a long time. like the sign, we didn't read the sign. It says you've got to go across the street. Like, it was like hard enough to get in, and it was to get out. But then we went to play laser at 2 on Victoria Avenue. That was awesome too. Except we were going around, and like the little kids, I think one of them must have eaten something because he was farting everywhere. It was like pew pew pew. Oh, don't laugh at that. That's bad. That's a crap joke. I got a. What else did I do? I'm not a big gamer. I don't game much. I don't play. Like, I play NHL sometimes. Like, but like people call it chell. I found out recently. I know it's like the cool kids say, play some chell. I'm like, so I'm trying to be cool too. I'm using it a lot. Inviting girls over for Netflix and chell. That doesn't. That's. You know, you like to pork? No. I got a flat tire. Tell you about that. Anybody, guys? Has everybody here changed a tire before? You have. I'm like 30 years old. I've never changed a tire. Never like I'm not a man. I felt like I was like 30 and then the universe was like, today's the day. Everything's gonna go wrong today. I didn't even realize there were so many mistakes. I felt so like I come out. I didn't check my car and I had a flat tire before. And I go like 45 seconds into my drive and I realize something's amiss. So I gotta pull aside for an investigation. And when I get out and I see that the rear passenger tire is like completely like so flat, like it's flat as flat. There's no like flatter than the Earth pre-1492. Like it was down there. So I'm like, okay, I gotta fix this tire. So I'm gonna do this stuff. So the first thing you know, I had to go to the trunk to get the jack. And I call it a trunk because we're in Canada and that's what you guys call it. But I call it a boot. I'm English. That's what we call it, a boot. But I'm not gonna say that because nobody would know what I was talking about. So I'm not. But the trunk is the problem, so I go to the trunk. But this thing, like my trunk is like, there's so much crap in my trunk. Like ridiculous amounts of crap, like 2 pairs of ice skates, 2 giant toboggans, like a box of CDs, a box of broken records, frisbee, soccer ball, like finally, I find the jack. So I go to fix it, I'm like, okay, I'm just following this story. I want to finish it. Stupid. Once you start the story, you do the whole thing. No, I'm sick of it, so you guys must be too. Let's talk about toothpicks instead. Bicuspid. That was my toothpick. People make fun of my teeth all the time. It's not very nice that they do that. It's not very nice. Pick on people. People used to pick on me because I wore glasses. I don't know why they do that. Like, why are we still making people fun of people with glasses? It's time to remove the stigma from astigmatism. It's a corny joke, I know. The next line's even cornier. Let me tell you. It's mildly funny if you have a good sense of vitreous humour, but you know what I'm saying. Split. Split's a cool word. Cool word. Do you know that more and more doctors have prescribed medical marijuana for people who suffer from arthritis? It's a true story. Which makes sense because if you look at arthritis in the dictionary, it actually says inflammation of the joints. It's true. Somebody tried to steal my dictionary. I was lost for words. I always carry the thesaurus with me because it comes in handy. Useful, helpful, beneficial, advantageous, superfluous. That's wrong. That's not even the right word. I'm trying so hard, but I'm not. That's not working either. Guys, did you know if you look up 5,808 boobs upside down, it looks like a calculator? Did you know that? Try that. It's a lot of boobs. Look at upside down. It's a true story. Guys, I'm not going to beat around the bush any longer. I was going to tell you I'm a sack for tree ones. And I've been pining to tell some all day. Some are more popular than others, some are unbelievably bad. And to be fair, I should probably branch out into other subjects, but I wouldn't be getting to the root of the problem, would it? Do you see the point I'm trying to make? Yes. You better all lay the sumac down on your candy ash, son of a beach wood. Watch out, because I may pull more out of my ass at the time.
Okay.
So I had a corny joke, a cornier joke, and now an a cornier joke. So. I need to get some animals in that joke somewhere too, because then I can tell you something about a dog would bark. But I don't know. So I need to get that in there ASAP. Tell you, I love eating wafer thin chocolate mints, but I get full after, right? I have a box at home. Anyone wants to buy them? Never been used. There we go. You know Marc Calaguiro once got bottled in Bradford? Well, that's what we're talking about. Right there. Brampton. At a bar where we tell comedy on Tuesday nights, a comedy show every Tuesday. It's like here, but it's not. It's drunk people instead of high people. He was there and he was like, what was going on? And all of a sudden, like, boom! Like, smashed him and he was like bleeding. He was just asking him to tell a story. It's quite funny. The guy, though, they got caught the guy and he got charged with causing bodily harm, so it's all good. I feel like I'm in a pit right now, like a hole, and I'm trying to climb. I feel like a Chilean miner. I'm stuck and I can't. And you can joke about that because nobody died in that circumstance. It was just cuts and bruises, minor injuries. That's all it was. Can you dig it, guys? Okay, I'll tell you this way I go. I went to a party recently, and this particular party was a pajama party from a friend Peter Parkinson who lived in Peterborough. So I put on a pair of purple pajamas. I went to Peter Parkinson's flight party in Peterborough. I realised I messed the names up. But it doesn't matter. There's a lot of P's in the sentence. That's what I'm trying to get at. That's what I'm trying to establish with the setup. So I went to the party. I prepared a big bowl of punch for the people at the party to partake from. I had peach, plum, pear, pineapple, pomegranate, passion fruit, papaya, pumpkin, and a pinch of Parmesan cheese. Special ingredient. People loved it. They were crowding around the table to get to the beverage. I was like, it was like scenes on the Titanic because it was going down. I was like, get back! Get back, I say! Or I'll shoot you all like dogs! I didn't have a gun, I just had the big ladle, but it's okay, because it did the trick. People started lining up in orderly fashion to get to the beverage, and there was a priest at the back of the line. I'm lying to you, he wasn't, he was a bishop. Remember, because he moved everywhere diagonally. He's like, hey! God damn it, that was a lot of... That's a cheesy punchline. Okay, guys. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the show.
What a cheesy punchline. David Green himself, make some noise for the man. It's really, really tricky to get through what, you're all four sitting on a couch. Like you look like you're all related.
You are.
Oh, it's so funny. So comfy. Trying to get, what are you trying to say, man? I'm saying you all look British. That's what I'm saying. You look like, basically like the Spice Girls. Like, wait, what is it? I don't know, it's fucking around.
Like we're scared.
Right? Wait, which Spice Girl do you want to be there, Mark?
What?
Which Spice Girl do you want to be?
I don't.
You seriously, you can't say, you just,
I think.
Why I have to be
Spice.
Wait, I want to say, wait, this is Scary Spice was one, right?
I'm scared.
Yeah. Okay, is she black?
Yeah.
Why was the black girl named Scary Spice, man?
because at the time, that's what it was to 90s children. That's the market they were going for. Like, these are the girls you can have in your life. You have a Ginger Spice with ginger hair. You have a Baby Spice who will never get, more intelligent than a 5-year-old, and they're blonde. And then you have Posh, which is, if you really can have that type of high maintenance, it's a lot of work. I'm just saying, it's nice, but it's a lot of work. Just saying, you're going to put it in, it's there. Or you can try that. Scary Spice. Might be a little scary, but it's good.
Scary.
Scary.
Bring her home.
Oh, yeah, Sporty Spice. I forgot. She's like, and if you're a woman, and you like the Spice Girls, you probably go for Sporty Spice. She was a lesbian, right? We got this figured out, I'm pretty sure. So should we just went through that? Everybody who wasn't a kid in the 90s, we go back to the show now. But seriously, Backstreet Boys, what the fuck? I'm just bringing up a whole bunch of stupid. It's Throwback Thursday. Let's bring it from Spice Girls to fucking Backstreet Boys. I guess we should bring up Pogs, Pokemon, and fucking, what else comes to mind? What? Digimon? No. For a little bit of variety here. Sonic?
Yeah.
Sonic's got some years. Who do you think's a better lay, Sonic or Mario?
Sonic?
Do you think Sonic? I don't. Honestly, I'm sorry. I think Sonic's kind of like a hit it, quit it a couple times, and take off. I wouldn't think he would take his shoes off. You know what I mean? It's like come flying through the door, busting up nuts like 7 in a row. Rings are going everywhere. You fucking fall down, rings come out, and he's gone. You look back like, what the fuck? Hey! You know, Mario's like find little secret passages, get to know you, bring a couple mushrooms over. You know what I mean?
Mario's not really cheap.
No, you know, but he's gonna be a little more sensual about it, right? Like he's gotten through some shit. He came across adversity. Nobody seemed to bring up the fact that one of them's an animal. We just jumped right past that. It's like, I know he's a hedgehog. But let's imagine. Let's do this. The first thing that brought up was that Mario isn't in shape. Sonic isn't a human. That's funny. That's funny. But there's something more there with the rings too. Collecting the rings. Those rings, I don't know. Anyway, give you a ring. Do you have at least has a ring for it? There's some. Think more about it. Right? Isn't it? Oh, okay. This is so. All right. Glad we all decided that, you know, that one was better than the other for whatever reason. It's just nice to kind of imagine for everybody else. But talk to me. Alrighty. What else can I tell you? There's not much. We're gonna bring up the next comic. Pretty damn sure. This entire show was brought to you by the Rainforest Cafe.
Yeah.
That's the truth. It's got to take a really quirky type personality to work at the Rainforest Cafe, and really there's some people that just would not be able to take that everything around you looks like the fucking jungle. Like you couldn't take it. You know what I mean? That there are fake gorillas looking at you while you do your job, and you're not sure if there's cameras in those eyes or not. You're not sure, but sometimes it just looks at you, and you're like, oh, this fucking place. You're like, there's a thunderstorm, you know? Like a thunderstorm rolls through. You know what? I have manic depression. If you can't tell, that's a lot for a guy on the heart. You know what I mean? You have 4 tables and there's a thunderstorm. How much more panic can you put on a person? By the way, you're out in the wilderness and you have tables. It's a bad dream every day, all summer long. But yeah, it's good. I definitely got ranting on that for a while. I haven't really torn it apart. It's still got that fresh smell, I guess, within the first couple summers, and then you just sinking in that I hate my job. Yeah. A new guy in the job's like all excited about it. I think I was that person for a long time. They're like, no, buddy, it sucks. Just wait. Like, it's going to suck. You're going to hate it. I'm like, no, it's the greatest place ever. I love this place. But you know what it is the fucking best about it is the crew. And everyone who's on the show right now. I'm bringing another good friend of mine and another hilarious comic to the stage. So, look at see real estate unready. Energy right there, not a far distance. This is Rihan and Rashi, everybody.
Thank you very much.
Sorry, guys. I just melted into that couch. I was just really stoned. Look, I always say I'm not gonna smoke before I go up there. Always have. I'm not mad though. Hi, everyone. Hi. My name is Rihan. You call me Riri because you'll probably mess up my name. It's okay. Everybody does it. It's fine. Yeah, your stereotypes are correct. I am from the hood. Welland. You know where that is? Anybody here get robbed when you're in Welland? No? Just me? Oh, okay. No, I mean, it wasn't me. A few things about me. Growing up was fun. I grew up in oh shit, fuck that, not funny. I just missed something funny I was going to tell you guys. But it wasn't that funny, so it's gone. Bye-bye, funny thing. So I'm from East Africa. Yeah, east side of Africa. Growing up, like I had a really strict household. Like my mom's was like, honestly, CSI all day, every day. It was crazy. Couldn't hide nothing. Couldn't eat bacon at home. That shit was hard. Trying to deny bacon. I'm not even Jewish or Muslim. Just can't eat bacon. Fucking terrible. You can't drink. You can't smoke weed. My mom used to always find all my shit all the time. Like I'd come home and my 26er would be like empty by the sink. Like she'd just leave it there to taunt me. Or like my water bottle, she'd find them and there'd be like a hammer and then just shattered glass everywhere. Like just to taunt you and shit. And like I thought my mom was good at investigating. She always found all my shit. When I asked her like important questions, like, Mom, where's Daddy? She had no fucking clue. I just don't get it, Mom. We're talking about the wrong shit. Man. So I thought I was gonna remember everything, but I didn't. So I wrote it on a paper because that's what stoners do. Yeah, if we don't write it down, it's gone forever. It's in Nala land, like bloop, 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 bloop. Hi, stool. This is when it gets weird. How's everyone's night though? All right. Smoking weed. Not getting confiscated because we're adults and this place is dope. Thank you very much for having us. Fucking adults. We're on yell really loud. Cheers to being adults. Yeah. One cool thing is like I'm a chick, so technically I'm like always right. But we know that's not true. I'm a chick. I can say that. I'm allowed to, right? Also, like, you know how they say the customer is always right? That's bullshit. And you know why? Because we work with the rainforest. Customers are never fucking right. You just do it to make them feel good, right? Fuck those facts. But then, like, you know what? You learn a lot of good things working in a family restaurant. Like, I know how to, like, compose myself and look sober around everyone. Especially when everyone's scared. Like, that's a great life skill. Like, if a bunch of kids ask me 20 million questions, like, when is the gorilla wake up? Where the fuck is the snake coming from? Like, all this crazy shit. And you're like, whoa, so much questions. Gotta answer them. Damn. Like, you could contain a lot of shit. Look, life skills, bros and girls. Hey. Yeah, so about women, I was gonna go on a little rant. There's only one of us, so I can talk shit all day. No one's gonna hate me. I can say bitch as many times as I want. Fuck you, bitch. Yeah. Everybody hates, like, a petty-ass bitch. Don't you hate a petty-ass bitch? Like, she won't participate in Hummer Week. Not because she doesn't give head, just because she wants to get up, too. Like, she's a petty-ass bitch. I hate those, like, New Year, New Me-ass bitches. Fuck. You trying to make avocado work? Like, fuck avocado. Like, what happened to Walk Wednesday, man? Hate those bitches. Fucking bitches. There's also, like, hangry-ass bitch. Everyone knows that. When you hungry, like, I'm work. Okay, well, obviously I'm a bitch because I'm hungry because I'm a girl. Fuck. Also, men can contain it better. That's one thing. No. Men are good at containing their hangriness.
I'm not.
Am I the only one that's hungry in here? No. I'm so hungry, man. Fuck. That's like the only bad part about marijuana. It's like your pizza tolerance goes up. It's like, man, I have to eat so much fucking pizza to get full. That's the only downfall, right? Okay. Chair, foot, loud voice. Yo, you guys know that like meme that like is around the world and it always pictures like this guy really stoned. He's a typical guy. I hate to call you up, but you look just like him. Like I want to take a picture of you and like put like memes. Like you deserve to be a high meme, man. You definitely don't deny it. You know you do. Yeah, you're fucking right. Sorry, man. I hate being called out when I'm high too. Someone take a picture of this guy, man. Take a security cameras, like steal a picture and screenshot that shit. But it's all good fun, right? Like marijuana. What time is it? It's 4:20. Yeah, someone check. I'm a girl. You know, I got titties. Yep. Titties. Oh my god. In the back we were talking about Titanic. Wasn't that like everyone's first titty scene? Like, that's a Well, for me it was. I only got to half see it because my mom tried to cover my eyes. You didn't get all of it, Mom. Alright, okay, let's talk about being a chick. Yeah. Being a girl, like, girls share everything. Like, so hard. It's crazy. Like, we can't even take, like, solo missions to the washroom. Like, it's always gonna be like, I'm gonna share it with you. I'm gonna go, this is your song. Like, it gets to the point where it gets really shitty. Fuck, that was my nose. Fucking stone, man. Man, the one time my girls and I, we were out drinking. This is really bad. This is bad sharing. Like, the one time I was doing a funnel in a parking lot, and then I fucking yacked. And then my girl was like, I'll share your puke pile. But the worst part, she didn't even yak. She literally, like, pissed on my shit, like, my yak. Because, like, that was, like, the logical, like, this was drunk, crazy bitch logic. My friend, I'm not gonna tell you who my friend was, but you probably know who it was. I get pissed on my yak. True story, true story. Nasty. I'm from Welland, man. What the fuck do you expect? Fucking pissing on shit. Where was I? Oh, shit. Yeah. Another bad thing is, like, when you're on, like, a road trip with your girls and shit, we always be doing this. We'll go into the gas station. Everybody gets some munchies, some chips and shit for the whole group, right? But, like, I get fucking tired of it after, like, a long-ass trip. Like, sometimes you can't, like, keep some shit to yourself. Like, I got these, like, jalapeno beef jerky things. And I fucking, like, hid that. And that was so bad. The worst is when you gotta, like, hide shit so no one else eat it. Man, I'm a little, like, I'm the youngest sibling. I'm like a big brother. So you always gotta share with your big bro, which is fucking annoying as hell. But sometimes you gotta, like, secret hide some shit so nobody eats your stuff. Like, the worst thing is, like, I hid, like, bacon in my house. And I made sure it wasn't pork bacon, so moms couldn't spaz out, nothing like that. But I had to keep this, like, on the logo so nobody would eat it. The worst is, like, I hid it so good I fucking lost it. And, like, no one in the house knew about this secret bacon. Like, it was missing from where I thought I had put it. There's a bunch of shit that goes in my head, like, fucking, if mom's found it, she's not gonna read that there's no pork. Like, she's gonna throw it out. And then if my fucking big brother finds it, he's gonna fucking eat it all. So I'm like, I had this terrible, like, dilemma. I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do? And then I'm like, you know what? It's probably gone anyways. I'm gonna announce to the family that there's bacon. There's no punchline. This is the type of shit that I go through. Bacon. I did have a punchline, but I forgot it. So whatever. Bacon strips. Bacon strips. Yeah, I fucking love bacon. It just like sucks. Like I'm at that point in my life. Like I should be succeeding. I should be doing good things. Like I just mastered how to make eggs. Like that's terrible. And I'm not even like a good representative for chicks. Like every time I walk by like a construction site, I get so hyped. Like they don't catcall me. I'd be like, "Hey, Papi, what's up?" Like I'm just like easy prey. Like it's terrible, horrible. Like my room's always a fucking mess. Like it's disgusting. Like even for me. Like you don't know if the stains are like salsa from my eating late at night or it's like period stains because it's like that nasty. Yeah, that's fucking nasty. No, I'm just playing, man. My shit's real clean. Like I, you gotta say it, but it probably isn't. Anywho, but I am kind of like a good person though. Like sometimes I hate these stereotypes. Like people think I'm evil. Do I look evil? You know, they're a little crazy in there. Whatever. You can't really judge a book by its cover. Like, I was walking down the street, and then this little old lady, like, she's like about 50 yards away from where I am, right? She's all bundled up. It's fucking cold out. We're walking. We get a little closer, and then she crosses the street. I was like, what? Why'd she cross the street? There's nothing around for you to be, like, crossing to go over there. Like, what would you do if somebody did that to you? Wouldn't you be offended? I'd be like, really? You're gonna judge me like that? So I fucking robbed her ass, taught her a lesson about stereotyping. Bitch! Bitch! Say bitch. Bitch! Anyways, love you. It's awkward. Maybe this is taking too long. You guys are tired of listening to me. Well, you know what? I'm gonna do you guys all a favor. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. So have a lovely evening. Smoke weed every day. Goodbye.
That's my man Rihan racing, everybody. Rossi. I say it's Rossi and I say racy. It just gets so racy. Fuck you, you. You dirty rat. You killed my brother. You dirty rat. Woohoo! Said get that out of my system. That wasn't even me doing an impersonation of the actual guy. That was me doing an impersonation of Michelangelo doing an impersonation of Cagney. That wasn't even a Cagney impression. You guys ever have an impression that's not even you? Like you don't even know where it actually comes from. You're like, I heard that from somewhere. I'm actually doing an impression of my brother doing an impression of Bubbles. Like I've never seen Bubbles before. Really? And I've never seen Cagney from that point. No, I'm still rolling with this Michelangelo thing. And Rihan was 100% right about you being that meme. You're like, I would love to just have in the Vapor Trails a list of what the comedians have said about Trevor. When Liam was here, he's like, it kind of looks like you are trying to smoke yourself to death. And like, you're not succeeding. You're putting in a valiant effort. You're like, it's gonna work, man. I don't care. Hey, Bell Talk Day wasn't that long ago, alright? If you like this shit off your chest, let me like bounce some shit off you. I had to. Sorry. It's copyrighted. You can't say that. Those four conjoined words are from somebody that I feel like a plagiarist. Plagiarist? Sure. Well, absolutely. If I may, because I hardly ever rip on you. You kind of remind me of the Stoner's Law campaign. Have you guys seen this amazing propaganda? It's wonderful. It's so wonderful. It's actually a little bit ridiculous, you know? Especially the table scene. They're like, did you pass me the salt? And she gives her lettuce? How high are you? So it's like, did you pass me the salt? And you're like, oh yeah, I went over there, forgot what she asked for, picked up the salad like, this bitch needs some salad. That must be what she's asking for. Like, the salt, sweetie. I just collapsed. Oh god, it's too funny. Too ridiculous. Although I'm going to admit that there is such thing as getting high too young, you know? What's the first thing you think whatever was like your first rush? Did you have just cigarettes? Did you just anybody's first like kind of buzz was cigarettes where you took a drag, felt all woozy and like lightheaded? Because my first buzz was nicotine, except I wasn't smoking it, I was chewing it. My first buzz the first time I ever got a buzz, I was chewing tobacco. That was my first. Yeah, it was fun. Cut open a pop can, and me and my brother were spitting, chewing tobacco into a pop can. And I was like, I could feel like a nicotine buzz start running through me, and I feel all numb and like kind of lightheaded and stuff. I'm like, I don't feel very good. Here's where the kicker comes in. We're on Via Rail. We're going to Sudbury on the fucking train right now. It's one thing to have a nicotine buzz and feel like you're going to puke with the taste of tobacco in your mouth. It's another to be on the Via Rail while doing so. Now imagine you get your knees all fucking feeling woozy like you're going to throw up because you got too much chewing tobacco. I believe at this point I was 8. And the bud car's going that way, and the washroom's over there, and you're now doing from seat to seat. Like, no, the ground is not even below you right now. You're not sure where your feet are, level the fact that it's moving this way and going the other direction. Oh, fucking spin the world. And I decided right there, I'm going to do this for the rest of my life. I'm so excited. Not really. That's exaggerated. Why do stoners, when they do their fucking jokes, feel it necessary to explain the actual truth afterwards? Like, I can't tell a joke and leave you guys hanging, walking about like, did that really happen? Is he really going to do drugs the rest of his life, man? I don't know, he said so. Fucking must be true. David Green said he did a lot of things the other day. I wonder if it was just the other day, or was it like a couple of days? What days did he do those things on? The type of shit you just lay awake at night and you can't fucking tell yourself to shut up. Well, that's just me because I'm straight up bipolar. Too loud and like, on the top is thinking of these great ideas as you lie awake, resting finally in your mind to unwind. Then you're like, yo, dude, shut up, go to bed. I know, you know what I mean? So I've done that for about 45 minutes my whole life. Probably. Do your best writing while you're just lying awake, thinking of stupid shit. Tree hammocks, man. How many would be like a whole civilization up there? Just hammocks and hammocks and hammocks. You don't need anybody. Well, I'll move away and live in the forest. Makes perfect fucking sense. Nature will provide, right? Start envisioning this whole world that you just left behind, no cell phones, and we're just leaving in tree hammocks like Ewoks. It's a great fucking world. There's still stoners, no punchline, just concept after concept. Because you're writing your own punchline in your own head. Is that Frankenstone? Did I just realize that now? Fuck, that's badass. You know why Frankenstone's the badass of all the different interpretations of Frankenstein? Because he's clearly not afraid of fire. You know what I mean? Just toking it up. Fucking A. Frankenstein's a great period. I was going to bring you guys. Next couple of weeks, there's a lot of fucking funny people. We got first timers up on the stage. A lot of local guys and girls that are practicing their craft, and then a couple of towners that are fucking hilarious. I'm so excited to see the next couple of weeks. There's people closing out the show, so come check out. Thank you guys for coming out this week. Fucking A. The small but mighty crowd. Got nice and intimate here. It's nice and atmosphere. Yeah, we did. It really is. The Vapor Chills is a sick place to do shows. This was Green Light Comedy Night, show 64. I explained to you guys several times. I'm really waiting until show 420. That's the idea. When I can hand this show down to my son.
Yeah.
Look what I've started for you, my boy. All of this could be yours. The thing is, if I told my 12-year-old self from the future right now, or from the spoof, whatever, that I would be hosting a weed comedy show, I would be so excited. Like, what? Really? Get the fuck out of here. Awesome. That's amazing. How many people in the audience? You know? Or, that's still cool, man. Whatever. Fucking, let's come over. Fine. Watch some crazy shit on the internet. It'll be a great time, man. I'm so excited. So this is a dream come true, bro. This is exactly where I want it to be. Right here. Tell jokes to you guys. It's been a great fucking night. I want to bring up our closer, who is putting together his own show right now the first time. He's a fucking very hard-working comic in Niagara Falls. He's been in this room a million times over. A very funny guy. Also one of my friends and co-workers. And he's putting together a show at the Boathouse. Or, not the Boathouse. It's still thinking about Still thinking about Chippewa. It's the beach. You might put a boathouse on a beach, but that's how they were related. It's actually at the beach. Don't go to the boathouse. There's no fucking comedy there, all right? But it's tomorrow. That's fucking right, isn't it? And he's putting on a show, and I'm very excited for him, for a bunch of hot chicks. I just threw that part in there. I'm not sure if it's true or not, but it is right now. We're funny man. Go close out the night. Make some noise, make him feel nice and welcome. This is Mr. Marc Calaguiro, everybody. Marc, tell yours, bro.
You're my man. Wow. What did you bring? That looks delicious. You guys enjoying yourselves so far? Just hanging out in the cold, smoking some drugs. That's cool. By the way, someone brought up a restaurant for the show. I just want to tell the camera right there on the internet, I am in no way associated with said restaurant, nor do my views reflect the views of the said restaurant. I've never even seen this restaurant before. I have no idea what restaurant you guys. I've never even walked by it, so I think my hands are pretty clean in that there. Like Pontius Pilate, just I'm good. That's all I know. I went to a conference going out as a kid, man. That was a terrible idea, right? It was stupid. It's hard to respect somebody when they're trying to tell you that they found dinosaur bones with skin on them. It's like, that's not, what? Wait. Do you think that's real? Like, if someone's like, hey, man, like, my friend literally just said this to me the other day. I love the guy. He's a great dude. He's like, yeah, man. He's like, they're finding dinosaur bones with, like, some tissue still on them. It's like, where? I feel like that would be the first thing they would say on the Today Show. Like that would just be like Katie Couric or whatever. But who are those bitches that drink wine now? Like they're getting drunk at like 7:30. It's like, yeah, it's girl power. Girls can be alcoholics too. We're drinking Zinfandel at 7. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore, man. I gotta give props to the new stools here. These are nice. I haven't seen a green stew like this since I did my vegetarian cleanse. I've been holding on to that one for like 30 minutes now. Those are great, man. Wow. I'm not a stool guy either, and I can see myself enjoying this stool. I've been looking at this. I think it's a dab or it's just like a scene from Jurassic Park. I'm not too sure. This is cool, man. This is great. I'm so happy. David did the show earlier. David Green was here. He left now? Fantastic. I fucking hate that guy. Guy's an asshole, man. I swear to God, that guy, one time, he met my mom. And he talked to my mom for like 5 minutes. And within 5 minutes of talking to my mom, he called her a bitch. Like, right to her face. And like, I was like, dude, are you kidding me? He's like, yeah. And she was standing right there. And like, he was talking to me as if she wasn't even there. And he's like, yeah, I don't care, man. Your mom fucking, she's such a bitch. Like, just saying. And he looked at her and he spit right on her tip. Like, just right on her left tip. Because she was wearing a low-cut shirt. David Green's a great guy. I'm just kidding. This is not a true story. I'm sure he spit on somebody's tit at some point in time, but it was a consensual tit spit. So I'm sure it was cool. I got tic-tac-toe with it. Fucking David would be like, if you were a girl, okay, I'm not gay. But fucking David would be, I think, just hilarious. I think there'd be so many little puns he would come up with. Oh my god. I knew you had blue eyes, I didn't know one of them was brown, you just got you bent over or something, just saying something stupid British like that. Just give her a popsicle? Oh my god, I can't, like, this would be so weird. Thank you though, I appreciate it. Oh man. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I realized this the other day when I was at Niagara College. I'm like, what am I doing? Where have I gotten myself so far? Because I'm 24 years old. I'm turning 25 in a few weeks. And it's like, where's my life? It's like, where I have no direction. I have zero direction right now. Like, all I think about, like, if I met 8-year-old Mark, and he was like, yo, what's going on? What are you doing? And I'm like, nothing really different than what you're doing. Like, everything about my life, pretty much the same. Yep, mom's split through the laundry. Yep, sure, wow, tons of downy. It's nice, though. Still can't make toast. Like, she's had kids for 30 years now, hasn't mastered toast. She's cute, she tries. But it's just like, I feel like Mark, little 8-year-old Mark would be like, you're a pile of shit. Like, he would just be so disappointed. What did you do to yourself? Why are you so fat? What happened? You still run around all the time? Like, no, I don't run around for no reason anymore. I actually have to drag myself to run around. And I'm like, oh, I gotta go for it. But when you were a kid, you just saw like a big living room and you're like, it's a good place to run. There's a good distance between the coffee table and the couch. I can just rip around that corner there and be safe. Good. My little cousins, man, my house is another great house for running laps, and just the way all the rooms connect, like you can just fucking go. And these kids are troopers. Like they'll each drink like a whole gallon of chocolate milk, and they'll just do laps, like just puke, and they'll be like upset for 15 minutes, like like they're just, I don't know if they're embarrassed or something like what just happened. And then just fucking 20 minutes later, they're just going again. You're like, these little fucks, man, like. They're going to be the best when they drink, man. These guys are going to be the shit. Yeah. 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 You guys watch Making a Murderer yet? You guys fuck with that shit? Yeah. Yeah. Like, that's just how these people communicate with one another. Like, they answer the phone. I swear to God, they answer the phone like, yeah. 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 Like, that's just the first, that's how all their conversations start. And it's like, I want to live with these people. Like, you know what I mean? I want to live in this community where everyone is so fucking stupid. They just don't understand how to start a conversation. They're just like, oh, we're just going to keep saying yeah until we find ourselves in the middle of a conversation because I don't know how to start one, you know? And if you lived amongst these people, like, I'm dumb as fuck. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not smart at all. But, like, if I lived in this Manawak, Wisconsin, I'd be like the fucking king. I would just know everything. I would just, like, no, man, you can't fuck one of your family members. Like, why? Why? Like, are you fucking one of your family members right now? Yeah. Like, no. Brandon? Fucking do that shit, man. I'm obsessed with it now, man. I'm upset. I'm like, should I be a lawyer? Like, I just watched 10 hours of one case. And I'm like, I gotta be a lawyer. I'm like living my whole life as if I'm a lawyer now. You know what I mean? My girlfriend's getting so angry with it, right? Like, she'll be like, Mark, I told you to be there at 7:30 yesterday. Like, oh, really? Really? Interesting, Caitlin. Why don't you take a look at evidence 24.3b? Take a look at that right there. You mean your cell phone? Yes, Caitlin, evidence 24.3b. Please look at page 4. You mean the 4th text I sent you? Yeah, bitch, just read it. Like, okay, I told you to be here at 6. Oh, this is stupid. Shut up, Mark. I'm not having sex with you for a week. That's it. It's like, all right, you win. Sucks, man. I have that card. It's great though. Like I just everything I do now. It's like I want to be a lawyer. Like the other day, I walked out and I saw my car and I had a parking ticket, and I got pumped about it. I was like, "This is my chance!" Like a parking ticket. I had to fight this parking on this fire route. There was no fire. Do not give me a ticket. That was going to be not a good one. So I figured I'm going to do my first case. It's going to be like a really big uphill one, just so the next case is easier, right? Just gonna keep committing crimes and representing myself is what I'm saying. Just slowly escalate in severity. Mark, why did you kill her? Because I wanted to be a lawyer. What am I gonna do, a law school and university and spend all that money? Why don't I just kill somebody and represent myself? Lawyer. Just that easy. It's that easy. I'm gonna spend thousands of dollars and years of my life. I'll just kill a prostitute and be like, it was me! And I'm going to represent myself. Let's go. Oh, it wasn't me. I don't know. Let's figure it out. Let's figure it out together. Fucking go to law school. Spend all that money on shit. I understand, man. People spend so much money on the most ridiculous things. Like I find myself watching HGTV a lot. I don't know if you guys, someone else watches it, or like, oh no, I'm not watching fucking Holmes Does It Right. This guy's amazing. I wish, I'm not a man. I just watch this show, I'm like, I don't know anything about that. Like they're ripping out walls. I'm like, aren't you worried like you're gonna get like a cut under your fingernail? Like, right? Like ripping drywall out. Like, what if you get a sliver? Like, what if you? Like, just watch this shit, man. Like, people are buying like $10 million homes. It's like, why do you need a $10 million home? Like, why do you be like? I went to university, just like fucking wasted my money, like my parents' money, and like there's just a piece of paper on the wall. It's like, yeah, there's $80,000. That's like a limited edition, like fucking painting. It's like, yes, this is a Picasso. It just says Lordy Brantford on it. It's like, ugh, like why is it? Like my girlfriend, she's a really healthy girl. She spends like so much money on food. Like her grocery bill's astronomical. She eats that like free range chicken, which is fucking ridiculous to me because it's not free range. Like there's no city in northern Ontario where there's just like a bunch of chickens everywhere. And you're like, man, let's have all these chickens on Main Street. Like, yeah, they're free range, dude. They just go where the fuck. You go to like the airport. There's just a chicken with a ticket under its wing. It's like, where's that chicken going? It's free range. He can go where the fuck he wants. Let him on the plane. He's got a ticket. Stupid, man. Like, I would never pay extra for some prick-ass chicken that just thinks he can go wherever the fuck he wants, you know? I want the opposite of that. I want to pay for, like, a chicken that won the Hunger Games or something, you know what I mean? Like a chicken that, like, fought 12 other chickens to death and then, like, lived like a victor for 4 years. Like, got to fuck other chickens, drink wine, and get fat, and then they kill it, and then I eat it. And I respect it while I eat it, you know? Like, I'm just eating its thigh. Like, this thigh killed another living creature. Like, it was just fucking killed something. Like, it's amazing. Like, I would pay extra. I'd pay extra to eat a cow that went to university. You know what I mean? Like, I think that'd be cool. He understands deadlines and stress and how expensive textbooks are for no reason. Like, he gets that. You know? Like, yeah, I don't even care if by eating a cow, I inherit his student debt. I'm not even worried about that. Because I have so much student debt that I'm not paying it off in my lifetime. You know what I mean? Like, it's not fucking happening, guys. It's not. It's over. It's over before it even began. Yeah, like, I think David told you guys I got bottled in Brantford. I'm sure a lot of other people in this room have been assaulted in Brantford before. You go there once. Like, I was there for 10 days, and I was in an ambulance. Like, that's how long it took. That's it, like, that's no time at all, right? Like, 10 days. That's fucked up. I've worn the same pair of underwear for like 3 weeks, and like it was like 10 days. And we were at the best part about the story is where the night began. And the night began at a Carl Wolf concert. And you guys know who Carl Wolf is? You guys, Carl Wolf? Any Wolf fans here? Any Wolf fights? When the rain comes down in Africa. No, that guy? The worst human being ever. Like, just, if you think of the worst concert ever to go to, it's like him, B44, like those two bands. Bieber's too bad. Bieber's bad too, man. Bieber's bad too. You could probably fuck. You could probably pick up some, I'm not saying like the young, but like there's some Bieber fans my age, I should say. This is going on the internet. FBI is like, no, go say it, Mark, say it. We're on here. You see you going to Subway all the time. We know what your deal is. We know what you Subway guys are up to. But yeah, we started at a Carl Wolf concert. And it was a great night, you know. Everything was going good. I had a beautiful girl in my arms that night. I didn't look like this back then, by the way. I was kind of swole, you know. I looked good. I fit into like a medium, kind of tight, but you know, it was like looked good, you know. I was a fucking rocket. It was a good time of my life. I didn't like work out a lot. I just did a lot of drugs. So like it's not like I got healthy. It was like, yeah, I'm gonna lift. It's like, oh, and then you just say, yeah, I look good. I feel like I'm about to die any minute, but I look good, right? And so we're at this club and shit's going good. We get really drunk. It's $2 tequila shot night, which is never a good sign. And I'm underage, by the way. This club, I used to be able to give them my driver's license, like my real driver's license that said I was born in 91, which at the time made me 18. And I give them my student ID to be like, I'm not a narc. Like, I go to school here. You know, so I give them both, and we got to be like, yeah, you're cool. Get in here, man. Like, you're not going to. So I'm just getting fucked up. Like, I'm 18 years old, getting fucked up in a club, and I'm leaving. And I don't want to offend anybody, but there's a certain group of a certain minority coming towards me. Usually known in the Brantford area. They're walking towards me. Nothing against them. Great fucking people and shit. Just large individuals by nature. Big size. Kind of fucking intimidating. Especially because I'm not confrontational at all. Like, if I'm sitting in a room and two people are having an argument, I just have to leave. I'm like, ooh. Like, I just get up. I can't handle two people yelling at me. I'm so, like, I don't know how my ancestors survived in the wild. Like, I'm just so soft. Like, it's amazing. Anyways, this these guys just start yapping at us, right? And like my buddy's like, yeah, fuck yeah, like being, you know, stupid guy shit. I'm like, God, he's like, don't, you know, like, God, shut up. Like, what are you? Like, oh, fuck you guys. And the one guy goes, yo, man, why don't you suck my dick with your education? Because I had like a Laurier lanyard on. And I just started fucking laughing. I'm just like, dude, that's the funniest fucking thing anyone's ever said to me, man. That's, how would I just pictured like myself wrapping my diploma around his dick or something. You know what I mean? Like just jerking him off with my diploma. I don't know, like just throw my grab over him. Like, how do you just, I'm not gay, I'm just coming up with ideas. I'm creative. Like just take a long time to think about this, okay? So I was like, that's fucked up. And then this unbelievable, okay, you guys know Honey Boo Boo's mom? I swear to God I met her and it was this night. Honey Boo Boo's mom was like in my face like, you don't know. She talked like fucking Mufasa when he's like in the clouds, like, you don't know who you're messing with. Remember who you're fucking with. And I was like, listen, Honey Boo Boo's mom, like this is 09, so like no one, Honey Boo Boo, I don't know if she's alive yet, right? And it's like, listen, lady, like I don't know what's happening. Like I'm just trying to get home, right? Like all I know is that your friend wants me to suck his dick. And as I said that to her, and as I said dick, I just like quickly just saw a Coors Light bottle, like a Reagan, just a Coors Light bottle. This goes to my face, and my first thought was like, the mountains aren't even blue. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, bro, put your Coors on ice, dog. Those mountains are so silver. You know, like that was my thought. It was like right here. And just get smack, right? And I was like, what the fuck just happened? And I go to touch my face, and it just fucking hurts so bad. And it's Brantford, so like it's like homeless people like fucking leaves there. They're just all over the sidewalks, just breezing around. They're cool people, don't get me wrong. But the guy's fucking, there's this homeless guy, and he's just like bent down, like he's in my face like he's a coach or something, you know, like it's the fourth quarter, he's like, you gotta get out there. He looks at me, he's like, you just got bottled. And I'm like he's seen it so many times, like, oh, that guy got bottled. I've seen that like 40 times. You just got bottled. And like, I was never been more thankful for a homeless person being there. It's like, well, thank you. No, but he's like, you just got bottled. And I just look at my buddy and this guy are just kind of like, they're not fighting, they're just like swinging each other around and shit. Like, my buddy was a hockey player, so he's got him by like the fucking collar and he's giving him the jabs. I'm like, bro, just knock him out. But in his one hand, he's got like a tube sock with a padlock in it. My buddy just has this weapon out of nowhere, and just by the color of the sock, he'd be like, yeah, the homeless guy gave that to him. You know what I mean? Like, look how nasty that sock is. Derek didn't have that. Oh, I would have seen, he would have been like, bro, look what I brought tonight, like at one point in time. So I knew he didn't bring that to the party. And, so I see this way, we get fucking, the guy runs away, and the cops arrest me and my buddy, and I'm like handcuffed sitting on the stairs, and my head's like tilted over, I'm just pouring blood onto the sidewalk, and the cop's like, hey man, you need an ambulance? And I'm like, I don't, probably, like, I think that's, couldn't hurt really, right? Like we got an ambulance right now, like I'm kind of flooding the road with my blood, and I fucking, you know, I go to the hospital, and the lady's, I'm 18, right? The lady's like, would you like us to contact your parents? I'm like, yes, please, yeah. Call my house. Like, I live in Niagara Falls. I go my number, and I'm just laying there, and I'm just picturing in my head my mom in bed and waking up and seeing Brantford General Hospital caller ID at 4 o'clock in the morning, like, he's dead! Like, she hasn't even answered yet. She's like, call Heather! Call Marie, we gotta get the funeral booked, hello! Like, she's like already accepted it before she even, and so I'm like, hey, wait, don't fucking call my mom. Please don't call my mom. So I call my brother, I'm like, yo, man. I had a great night. Like, tonight was fucking awesome. I got my dick sucked. We got drunk. You know, it was a great night. And I saw Carl Wolf terrible. But it was still a good night. Oh, and I got bottled. So, like, tell mom I'm in the hospital right now, you know? So my mom, of course, like, gets in the fucking car, drives up, like, picks me up. And she brings me back to my residence, and she's just like, Mark, pack your stuff. You're coming home this weekend? And I was like, Mom, are you fucking crazy? Tonight was heavy. Tomorrow's fucking jackhammers. We're getting lit, lady. Like, what are you saying? I'm 18. I don't have bills yet. Like, what are you saying? I got OSAP. I'm fucking low. I've never been more rich in my life than I was at that time. OSAP. You're like, put 25. What? For me? Holy shit. That's like pounds, dog. Like, you know, that's all you think about. It's like, yeah, that's why they have it. But yeah, there was no good story that could come out of Brantford, like, except Wayne Gretzky. Like, that's the only good thing to ever come out of Brantford. Just a lot of violence and sex trading. Speaking of the sex trade, it sounded like David was talking about the escape room or whatever, right? It was fun. I did one of those a few years ago in Budapest, Hungary. And the cool thing about doing one of the escape rooms in Hungary is, like, you don't know if it's real or not. You know what I mean? You're like, there's a chance this suitcase really is a bomb that I have to defuse. Like, man, what if we are locked in this room forever right now? Like, what if they're never getting out, you know? Hungry, you just throw wild cards like that at you, you know? You're just like, me and these cool people are like, yeah, you know, like, this piece, everyone here is really cool. And I'm like, yeah, let's go fuck some hookers after this. And you're like, oh, this is in Canada, that's right. Like, this is a completely different place. You forget that shit when you get drunk around the world. You just forget the people you're dealing with. We were drunk. We were like Italy somewhere, and there was a Greek guy there. We like met up with him during the day, and we got drunk at night. And he's like, "Yo, let's go set something on fire." We're like, "No, what the fuck? What are you? We're the Greeks. Like, what are you guys doing? Like, what?" I've gotten so drunk. Like, let's fucking destroy something. Like, what are you? Let's start a revolution. Damn. Oh, I've done a while, eh? It's been a long time, man. That's cool. I'll leave you guys. With just a quick story about how terrible my summer was. It was a horrible summer. It all started with a horrible present I got for my birthday. I got a season's pass to the Buffalo Zoo. It's like I take a sweater or like give me socks. You know what I mean? Like socks, I give more use out of a fucking thing. Like you know how hard it is to look at like the graphics of like the gorilla, and it's like congratulations. It's like supposed to be this great thing, and your aunt's like, yeah, I did it. You're like, what were you like, Mark? What should I get Mark? Buffalo Zoo. He likes the Sabres. He's gonna like the zoo there too, right? The zoo's terrible, guys. It's so bad. It's so fucking bad. Have you guys been to the Buffalo Zoo before? No one? Okay, like you're picturing what it might look like. Pretty terrible. Yeah, it's exactly how terrible the zoo you're picturing is what it is. Like the cages are so small. Monkeys like me, like guys in Toronto have it way better. Like, can I get traded? Can you trade zoos? But there's there's not they have a fucking raccoon exhibit there. There's an exhibit for raccoons, and it's like, what are you doing? Like I have so many questions about this exhibit. Like, do these raccoons like come and go as they please? Are they just like, you just take all the garbage in the zoo and pile it in the corner, like, yeah, there's a raccoon exhibit. Where the garbage is right there, that's a raccoon. We also take all the shit and pile it in that corner, and that's our American black fly exhibit right there. So go take a look at the American black flies. Yeah, guys. Well, I'm going to bring back up Levi Mann. And I think he actually caught from, not only because he's a great person, because he's wearing shoes today, too. And that's a big thing for these guys. Get up for Levi Mann, everybody.
Marc Calaguiro, everybody. Hometown hilarious headliner. One of the guys who do your show tomorrow at the beach. And come talk to them about it. If you're interested in coming to the show, thank you guys for coming out. You're hilarious audience. Everybody that just can't beat the cold. They got super duper stoned.
here. We'll see you next week, hopefully. I've been your host, Levi Mann. Give it up for your house as well. Thank you very much for letting us do this so much. We love you guys. I guess let's get high now, right? That's what we should do. All right. Good night, everybody.
So I was texting you, so I was like, text at me.